I'm Lynette Roberts, Director of Captivating Training Solutions, and this video has been funded by Community Pharmacy Lancashire. You're watching this video because you've done the Wheel of Wastage audit and you've identified transportation as a potential issue that is affecting your pharmacy capacity. Now, you've seen through the little questions in the audit, it looked at things like transportation of goods into your pharmacy, because when we talk about transportation, it is the transportation of people, equipment, inventory, products into your pharmacy. So let's talk about the transportation of people. We identified a root cause in one pharmacy, particularly in a tourist area, that transportation, like the commutes of their pharmacy staff, were affecting their capacity, particularly at certain times of the year. So tourists coming in the southwest of the country, going down to Cornwall and all these lovely routes. So it actually affects the staff being able to get into the pharmacy. So some staff end up turning up late. And as you can imagine, that's going to affect your pharmacy's capacity. Now, that was obviously at certain seasons in the year that was affecting them. But if you use root cause analysis and you say, okay, this is happening, this is a frequent problem, what's a corrective or preventative solution? Well, the preventative solution to this is we know that at certain times of the year it's going to be a challenge getting into work. Can we either leave that a little bit earlier? Are our staff going to ask us to pay for that? So again, it's looking for those potential solutions, and that is where root cause analysis is a brilliant tool to help you. Now, let's look at some other transportation issues, and I'm sure there's many of you that can relate to this one, and that is the issue with the transportation of goods into your pharmacy. So this could be, and we're not talking about inventory in terms of out of stocks, but it might even be the efficiency of deliveries. So maybe some of the wholesalers you're using are not as reliable as you'd like them to be. And as I said, we're not specifically digging in, they don't have this product in stock. It might be that they don't have delivery drivers. And so really, when you're expecting a delivery that day, it's turning out to be the next day because they don't have the staff to make a late delivery at night. So that's where I'm saying that if you identify this as a key area, use that root cause analysis tool to get some more data, like how often is this happening? Because then when you want to hold the wholesaler accountable, you've got all this information to say, look, this is affecting my pharmacy business. What are you doing to help fix this? Because I mean, you're their customer. What can they do to help you? And if they can't, does that mean that you go elsewhere? The reality is, and I'm sure that many of you are using multiple wholesalers because of not all of them get the stock of certain manufacturers. Some of them have deals in place, so that may be why you're having to do that. But it's certainly that if you help diagnose that that's a problem area, that it helps you get that visibility on that problem and helps you use your own problem solving skills to find out, okay, what is within my control to do something about that, and what are the things out with my control. The other things might even be the transportation of other things into your pharmacy. It can even be stationery bags, labels, having to wait for things like that. Maybe those have issues with deliveries. Even we had one pharmacy, if you've got quite a large premises, so it is even the transportation of like products around the pharmacy. And what I mean by that is they had an upstairs dispensary that would focus a lot on MDS and other areas, maybe repeat dispensing, but it was even the transportation of the goods up and down, even the transportation, like I said, it's not just about people, it's also about information. So it was even the communication going back and forward and the staff walking upstairs to have a chat about something. So that's why I'm saying, if you start to look at the transportation of products, equipment, inventory, tools and people, then you can start to know if this is an area of wastage affecting your capacity. One more example of how transportation has been affecting pharmacy capacities is around the capacity to do new services like the hypertension case finding service. Now, not all of us have been able to invest to get the equipment to be able to do this service. Some of us might have been able to buy those blood pressure monitors to be able to do the first part of the service, but we may not have been able to invest in the more expensive equipment, which is the ambulatory blood pressure monitor. And so what we find is some pharmacies are sharing equipment. And so through the transportation of that equipment from branch to branch, and even the waiting on that, and later on we talk about how some of these can overlap, like waiting on that equipment can be slowing down your ability to do that service. So again, have a think about how transportation could be affecting your pharmacy. And it is about, okay, I've got a rough idea. Go out, get the data, get the insights, ask the questions. Why is this happening? What is going on here? And through that information, I've got every faith that you're such, you've got so much cleverness, inventiveness, that I've no doubt you're not going to find a solution for me, and I can't possibly give a solution that's going to fit every pharmacy. That's why I'm hoping that some of the insights into seeing these common problems might help you say, okay, this is one of my problems. Can I find a solution? And if not, why are we not uniting as a profession and coming together and helping out each other? I hope this video has been of some use to you when it comes to identifying any transportation issues affecting your pharmacy capacity. And if you do identify a key area and you're thinking, well, I don't know what to do about that, don't hesitate to reach out to your local pharmaceutical committee. So reach out to Community Pharmacy Lancashire, and if those guys can't help you, they'll reach out to me, and if I can't help them, I will use my network to find some of those solutions. But just know there's help out there for you to help you find that capacity. Thank you so much for watching.